Welcome back, all you big bass lovers. It's DeMont coming back at you again. I was starting to unbox this, then I realized what it was, and I wanted to show you just how well this reel was shipped. This is one of the TAIGEK, T-A-I-G-E-K. This is their BFS reel. I started opening it up. I was going to get it out, and then I realized just how well they packed this damn thing. It's inside this box, and then it's all taped up and bubble wrap. They did not want this thing either one or two things. Either this thing's super ass fragile, and they're trying to make sure you don't tear it up before you get it, or they're taking their time to make sure stuff's done right. I'm hoping it's the latter, but we're gonna find out right now. Let's go ahead and get this tape open. I think it opens this side over here. We'll find out in a second. Well, it's got multiple layers of stuff. There we go. All right, so we got that out. And it says fishing fans. Are you a fishing fan? I am. So I think this slides out maybe. Okay, slide the fuck out. All right, so let's look at the box for a couple more seconds. All right, so it says fishing fans, fishing fans, fishing fans, fishing fans. All right, here we go. DM fishing fans, know you better as ever. Damn, that's some great English. DM fishing fans, know you better as ever. Ever, ever. There's their telephone number. But of course it's in China, so you're gonna be hit with that China tax. Okay, so this box has gotta come out one of these damn ways. What the hell? What the hell, boy? They put this thing in there so tight. Usually I like it when it's really tight, but shit. Fuck. All right, then it pops open like this. And I don't understand what this glue line here is for. I think this is supposed to be stuck to that. There you go. Supposed to be like that, but anyway. So here's what we're left with. We'll take this out, set to the side. Some Chinese paperwork. We don't read Chinese, so we don't need to look at that. Okay. Nice neoprene case. When I first looked at that in the box, I didn't think this was gonna be nice. I didn't think these handles were gonna be right, but that feels pretty good. Let's go ahead and buy a tag. We don't need a tag there. What the hell? See the line guide, very, very wide, very oval. That's basically doing the same thing as the T-wing, but without the moving parts of the T-wing. Damn, okay. What the fuck did they do? Was it locked down or something? Okay, it was locked down. Okay, so there we go. They must have shipped it locked down, because it wasn't going up. That's a loud drag star. All right. These handles are very kind of, I don't think they're gonna feel that good. They feel actually pretty good. Okay. That's nice to see that after the last video I shot on the Caesar, that the spool tension knob turns pretty good. Thumb bar is a good height. Nice positive engagement. No slop, no play. Oh, I ain't got turned. Dumb. Pretty good free spool. Let's open her up. Oh, this just comes right straight out. Got your orange seals, 8 buttons, orange seal. Not as low a profile. Let me get this back out. It's sitting over here, sir. Since I just started with this, I ordered this. This is kind of crazy. I ordered this the same day I ordered my silver feather, and I just got it. I ordered this 4 or 5 days ago. That's how fast this came. This is the M1. Okay, so let's compare. The M1 is actually, it looks like a bigger reel, but it's not. Or is it? They're actually, the M1 is actually shorter this way, but it's longer going this way. And it's basically the same size going across. All right, so let's just do some weights of stuff real fast, and then we'll come back to some other particulars on it. I do like that little Chinese logo on the side. It's pretty cool. I wonder what that says. Probably says Fishing Fans. If I had to guess, I'm pretty sure it says Fishing Fans. All right, so let's pop her up here. Wow, holy shit. 4.2 ounces. 4.2 ounces. Boys, we get some light reels, but this one here is 4.9 ounces in a metal frame. This one's metal frame. I can already tell you this is not metal. I don't really know what it is, but it feels rigid. I have to look at the specs again. I'll post this down below whenever I get done with the video. I have linked up where you can get it from. But yeah, 4.2 ounces. Let's see what this spool weighs. All right, one spool coming up. That's crazy. This spool weighs more than the other one, than the Caesar. Let's compare them since we're doing it together. I might as well compare apples to apples because this is basically their flagship versus their flagship. All right, that was graceful. They're the same width. All right, this spool's definitely taller. So I'm thinking this is probably a 28 to 30, and this is a 26 to 28. But 4.87. So that's basically more than half a gram heavier than this spool. But I mean, this truth be known, it's still adequate. That's still very adequate for what this reel is intended for. Let me put this back in here so I can get back to this reel, so I can give this reel the quality it deserves. This reel here, the tolerances are really tight on this puppy. On this Caesar, you gotta make sure you get in there lined up right, or it's not gonna go. I learned that in the last video. This Caesar is very smooth. I mean, after I've messed with it and got this stupid spool tension knob right, I really like it. All right, so let's throw that to the side, back to the trigger, or whatever you want to call it, the fishing fan. Let's call it the fishing fan. The bearings are the same size as that one. You would think that with all the porting on this, but I guess because the height. I mean, this spool's a little bigger spool. That's why this reel is actually taller than that reel. And I noticed that when we looked at it from the side comparison, the side profile, this reel is taller than that reel. That matte gray is a fingerprint magnet already, especially with all the grease they put in this thing. Dang. What is it? It says fishing fans right there. Look at that, fishing fans. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love a lot of Asian people, but sometimes their English is not right, and they just kind of double down, and they make it even worse. I wish they would just ask somebody over here if this makes sense. Does this make sense? And they'll say no. But it is really smooth, and it feels really good. Be nice to put this, I bet this would go really good on a major craft. I have to get my major craft out of the building and take a look at it. Nice drag clicker. Nice spool tension knob click. This is the knurling that the other spool wish had. I'm pretty sure it has a O-ring in it too, but I can feel the tension on it. But you can tell they didn't put it in, they didn't cross thread it when they put it in to begin with. So let's take a look at the brakes real quick. We're gonna loosen the spool tension knob. Pretty good free spool with nothing on it. Let's look at the brakes at 5. We're halfway. Let me make sure, okay, it goes up to 9. So let's look at them at 4.5. At 4.5. Okay. Let's go up to 9. It doesn't feel like it. The brakes are good. They're decent. They're nowhere near as strong as the brakes in that Caesar. And you would think this has bigger buttons, but I guess it ain't the size of the button that matters. It's the action of the button. But I mean, that seems adequate. This actually probably have a little less problem. It's probably not over brake. Let me put it that way. There's a lot of these little Chinese reels that come out, and even for that matter, some mainstream reels that are very, very over braked. But in my world, I don't give a shit about that. Now, yeah, have I went out and tried to cast little 1 gram lures? Yes, I have. I ain't gonna lie. But that's not what I'm normally throwing. When I'm going to a creek or something, I want to try to catch whatever I can catch. Or if I'm out fun fishing with the kids, yeah, I'll do that. I'll throw little soft, small stuff. But most of the time, I'm chasing big girls or green fish or bucket mouths, large mouths, thick in the hips. You know I'm talking about the big girls. Anyway, guys, I mean, yeah, I think this reel is actually pretty nice. I wish it didn't take so long to get here. And I wish, I mean, it comes in a nice box, nice neoprene bag. Not the cheapest, not the most expensive. But I think for that middle of the road tier, I think you're looking at a pretty damn good reel here. This is kind of crazy as fishing fans. I think maybe they're trying to play off OnlyFans. And this is fishing fans. Hell, I don't know. It's just. There was somebody on the news the other day that damn spends like $2,000 or so a month on OnlyFans. It's like, shit, man. You can see all kinds of free titties on the internet. You don't need that. Anyway, I'm sorry, I'm getting off topic here. It's kind of, I didn't realize that till just now looked at it. The way this is really nice sitting for your thumb to sit here. It's really nice for thumbing. But the way the line guide's positioned is actually kind of positioned the way the line naturally kind of comes down to the reel. It's actually positioned at an angle. I don't know if you guys can see that. That'd be kind of interesting to check out to see how much difference that makes. Or if it makes any, I don't know. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get off here. I'll have this link down below where you can get it from. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me down below. Make sure I get all the questions answered. I guess it's to play. The handles don't have no play in them at all. They're really, really nice. But the Drag Star has a pretty good amount of play in it, but it's not bad. It's acceptable. One thing I don't like seeing some of these Drag Stars, I've gotten some of these where it feels like I could just break the little handles off just by pushing on them, like a teeny bit. But I mean, this is sturdy. It just has that spring, or that pawl, whatever you want to call it, in there. Has some pretty good flex to it. All right, guys. I'm going to hop off. Till next time, tight lines, and y'all stay safe. Peace.